Hello. What up? Hello, everyone. What's up, Captain Bjorn? How's everyone? I'm just getting to bed and getting on Netflix. I want to watch the main man, Chris D'Elia, has just brought out a new Netflix show, a Netflix special, so I want to watch that. Lego are here. Hello, Lego. God. What's everyone been up to? Anything interesting? I've just been... What did I do today? God, it's been a long one. Today's a long one. For some reason, I don't know why. Someone said today's my birthday. Happy birthday. I'm sorry that you had to spend it in this shit, but when this is all done, tear it up. Yeah, today, what did I do? Oh, I was up early today. Got up early, had some breakfast, went for a 5k run, but I was so slow. I was something slow about today. And then, what else did I do? Came back, I went to the shop for a minute, ate some lunch, then I wrote some riffs for a bit and wrote down some concepts, lay out in the sun. Yeah, I think that's it, to be honest. Made some dinner, watched another episode of Sunderland Till I Die on Netflix, and then now I'm in bed. Nothing happened today. What did I have for dinner? I've been eating really boring recently because I'm trying to get into some sort of shape. So just kind of a couple of salmon fillets, some sweet potato, some carrots, some broccoli. Very basic, boring stuff. But yeah. What time is it here? It's 11 p.m. I like sweet potato too. What's the song? What's the challenge on the song tomorrow? I can't remember it. Is it a classic tomorrow? Can you believe that there's 35,000 people watching me lying in my bed? Fuck you know. And she's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus, and America too. And she's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and boyfriends, ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's a long day, living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard, and I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. And I'm a bad boy, breaking her heart, and I'm free. I'm free falling, falling. Now I'm free. I'm free falling, falling. And all the vampires are walking through the valley. They move west down Ventura Boulevard. And all the bad boys are standing in the shadows. And all the good girls will hold my broken hearts, and I'm free. I'm free falling, falling. Now I'm free. I'm free falling, falling. And now I'm free falling. Yeah, and that's my cover for today. For today's tune that I chose for the challenge, I chose John Mayer's version of Free Fallin', which is probably the greatest cover of all time. He smashed that. I think I don't know I don't know if there's an actual version of it, but I know he did it as a cover for his gig at the Nokia Theatre in LA, which is now Microsoft, I think, where we have the AMAs. I think the AMAs happen at that venue. And it's just an unbelievable cover. Doesn't sound like the original. It's just very Mayer, isn't it? And when you watch the video, I don't know if you've ever seen the video of that performance live at the Nokia Theatre, where the light is tore maybe, and David Ryan Harris is playing a guitar with him, and it's whew. If I could sing one song for the rest of my life, wow, A song that's not my own, probably Desperado. Why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. It's probably that. The best song to sleep, Damien Rice. I know I keep talking about him, but God almighty. Tired. Someone said my neighbours are bad at social distancing. Well, tell them if they don't stay inside, we won't have a fucking summer. So, tell them to cop on. The longer we stay inside now, the quicker we can get out. Don't you try to queen of diamonds, boy. He'll beat you with his elbow. You know the queen of hearts is always your best bet. You're losing all your highs and lows. Everybody out of it and goes away. I feel like the comments come in quite slow on this, don't they? Like I'm seeing comments now to something I said about 5 minutes ago. So you sing when you're sleepy and tired. That's interesting. Yeah, I do actually, I suppose. Lay in bed and just sing tunes, yeah. Who am I isolating with? A few of my friends. It's quite interesting. I'm surprised there hasn't been a few slaps. What country am I in? I'm in London. London, England. Why aren't you going to bed then? Look at me. I'm in it. Do I miss Ireland? Yeah, I would love to be there, but I think it's safer for me to be here. And also I missed the deadline to get back. Favourite pub in Cork? I can't say I've been. I think I might have driven through Cork a couple of times, but I don't know if I've ever properly spent any time in it. What's the first thing I'm going to do when quarantine's over? I don't care what time of the day it is, I'm going straight to the pub. There'll be no such thing as 5 o'clock somewhere or any of that shite. Straight to the pub. Now, have you talked to anyone else about interviewing them on your live? Yeah, I've texted. I've been trying to think of who I should do it with. Also, sometimes some of the people I want to do, the time difference thing is a bit of a pain in the ass. I would like to do some would like to do someone. I don't know. Have you got any recommendations? Obviously, I need to know them as well, because that's what makes it better. I mean, everyone could interview everyone, but I would prefer to know them quite well. He's about to get up on it. Door down to get me down, shut it. The been on you down. You sing the phone, but done it. James Corden, yeah, but James is like, I'm sure they're putting their show together. Oh, I don't know what happened there. James is doing the home series of shows now, so they're probably preparing that all the time. And at the time I'm interviewing people, it's like noon in LA, and it's a bit of a pain, but was I happy when Frank Lampard left Derby for Chelsea? What do you think? Slow down, you crazy child. I don't know. I've seen, like, I've got friends all over the place, and I've seen some people have snow where they are. I tell you what, I'm so happy that it's somewhat decent weather, because at least if you have, like, if you're in one of those places where you can go out once a day. Imagine if it was, oh God, I can't imagine what it's like if it's raining and you get to, like, go out for half an hour. The weather, the UK and the weather is, or the weather in the UK and the weather, that's good English, isn't it? The weather in the UK has been really good, so at least when we go outside it's not bad. Why does it always get to a point? Oh no, maybe not. You crazy child. By the way, we never got to talk about it. I didn't see anyone typing it up. What is tomorrow's challenge on the song challenge? A song for what? Classic tomorrow. Why is this so hard? I think with a classic, do I just then go with, like, my favourite song of all time? Because there's no option for that, I don't think, in some of the days coming up. I mean, all of my favourite songs are classics, so I might just go with my favourite song of all time tomorrow. Today's was a no-brainer. First song that came to my head was Mayor, 100%. There's been some unbelievable covers over the years, obviously. Another one that sprung to mind was a more recent one in Callum Scott doing Dancing on My Own. Unbelievable tunes. Who's going with the big classic tomorrow, by the way? What songs are you going to do? She's a good girl, loves her mama, and loves Jesus in America too. And she's a good girl, crazy about Elvis. Here Comes the Sun, banger, summer of '69, yeah. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. And I say, it's alright, do-do-do-do-do. Someone says, what are you going to choose on day 24? What's that? Anything by Amy Winehouse. True. Go Your Own Way, Fleetwood Mac, yeah. Paul Mack said, would I ever do a live song with Mark Mack? Yes, I would love to, and I have done on many occasions, sadly. But yeah, I'd give it one more shot, just for the crack. Mel Dean, what's going on, Paul? Yeah, Adele, yeah. What's my favourite Ed song? They're all popping up here. Look at this, Killer Queen. Favourite Ed song? There's loads. Too many, man. He's got too many good songs. I love Wake Me Up. It's a very storyteller. You'll never know just how beautiful you are to me. Someone just said, I'm drinking mango juice. Good for you. Fair fucking play to you. What do I think of the Global Citizen event? It's going to be sick. It's a great idea. Because I think the Instagram lives went so well and they pulled so many people in. I think it was a good idea to get everyone together and do it. Cecilia by Simon & Garfunkel, a tune. Crazy Little Thing Called Love, yeah. A crazy little thing called love. Go down, you crazy child. So ambitious for you and I. Have you been working a lot during quarantine, or have you been taking a break? Kind of a mix. It's a weird one. Like, it's like, okay, I got a request to do Jimmy Fallon, and that's say 6 p.m. because Jimmy's 5-6 hours behind. So I do nothing and then have to like get back, get ready then to prepare for something like that, or like might have a couple of radio things or some like video liners to do, and then yeah, it's just a bit like it's a bit bitty, like it's like bits and pieces here and there, What's my daily routine? I try and get up, try and just treat it normal, like a normal day. Like if I, try and get up at about, not too early, it's probably midnight before I get to sleep tonight, and then just try and get 8 hours, try and get up about 8 or 9, eat some eggs, then do a workout. Tomorrow's a tough one. I have to do 100 burpees tomorrow in my workout. Come on. And then, I'm doing something cool for this week. I'm doing a duet with one of England's greatest singers, songwriters, great man. And then I'm also, what else am I doing tomorrow? Got a few radio bits, and then that's it really. And then Friday I'm writing. Friday. And then I might write in the weekend too, because I think it's going to be raining this weekend. So yeah, I'll just do that. I'm going to write, and the boys were saying, right, well, if we're going to work on the weekend, let's just get drunk. So we'll be writing tunes after a few drinks this weekend. Should be interesting. Yeah. So yeah, just try and treat it as normal as possible. It's kind of built around what you're like cooking, I find. That's what I've tried to make it. Like, get up in the morning, make breakfast, work out, go to the store, get stuff for like lunch and dinner, and maybe a couple of days worth of stuff. Put stuff in the freezer, and then I might do a run, depending on what my workout is. Sometimes I have a run and then I have a workout in the afternoon, and then you're kind of, by the time you shower and stuff, it's kind of time then for cooking dinner and stuff. So I'll be doing that, and then sit down, watch TV for a bit, go to bed and do it again. And then there might be some stuff, as I say, like work stuff that might pop up. Requests for this and that. Like the Global Citizen thing, or I've been doing a lot of working with stuff back home in Ireland. So I've been doing a lot of you'll see what I've been working on, but I've been doing on a bit of stuff for Ireland, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Guaranteed to blow your mind. She's a killer queen. Do I miss watching golf or football more? Well, last week it would have been the Masters, so don't upset me too much. But I really want to see what happens with this football season, just for Liverpool's sake. So I miss football big time. Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile man. Also, apart from a couple, I've been trying to hide from people's challenges. I've got one to do. I want to do Gavin James. I was writing a little bit of it today. Gavin James has sent me a challenge to sing any theme song or something funny and turn it into a ballad. But apart from that, I've been trying to hide from people's challenges, because people are just so bored. They're making the most random shit up. I seen a couple of lads flicking a tea bag off their foot into a cup, and I was just like, right, I might just delete Instagram, because this is getting out of hand now. Yeah. I don't want to get too challenging. Also, what was the other one? TikTok dancing. Like, I'm all for TikTok and all that, but everyone thinks they're a choreographer now. And we're not going to do a handstand while putting a t-shirt on. Like, I barely put my shirt on standing up. Never mind doing a handstand. I don't need to be challenged to do a handstand against the wall and try and put my shirt on. Why is it all of a sudden? Like, I understand people are bored, but what's going on here? Do cooking or something. Or learn an instrument. So I need to be flicking tea bags off my foot into a mug across the room. And everyone's laughing because they know I'm right. Toilet roll challenge. Too hard. I'm not doing keep you uppies with a toilet roll. It's way too out of shape. Slow down, you crazy child. Zaza, Zaza. I see you, Johnny Blind. Get PS4 and let's play FIFA. Yes, I'll do that. John, you're not doing any stupid challenges, are you? Flashback to Tour Bus 2014. Fact. Playing FIFA for about 9 hours every night. Yeah, let's do that. How about we write a song, John? You know that thing that we do most of the time? Getting buff and fat at the same time. Yeah, I think so. That's right, over Zoom. Let's do it on the weekend, maybe. I've also worked out a way to do it through Logic, and I'll let you. I'll talk to you off this and let you know about it. It's a piece of software that is quite hard to use, but you'll get it. Bye, John. Love you. Monday. Let's do Monday. See you, bud. Okay, what else do people do? Oh, also, people, I don't think I've ever seen so much banana bread being made. Ever. Every single person I know has made a loaf of banana bread. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a major fan of banana bread. But again, someone said do a Zoom concert. The problem with Zoom is there's a delay, a touch of a delay, so you can't actually sing exactly in time with each other. So it would sound like shit. No, I'm not hating on banana bread. I'm hating on everyone who now thinks they're a baker. Mark, Bartra. Good night, bro. My favourite show right now. I've actually stopped watching Netflix, I'm not going to lie. I've been trying to do something completely different. Like something completely different every day. Playing board games and all sorts. Tiger King, I mean, it's good, but it's not that great. I mean, the way people are talking about it, you think it was the best piece of television ever made. I mean, it's just some lunatic that owns some tigers and probably shouldn't own them, and then a random murder. I mean, it's not the great. I mean, what's going on? Like, there's better things to be watching than that. It's literally, I would say, it's top of the list of most overrated shows ever. You too, Mark. See you soon, bud. No singing lullabies tonight. Give us an unpopular opinion you have. Tiger King is shit. You should try chip a ball into toilet roll. I mean, yeah, but I could do that just to practice. I don't need to hey everybody. Everyone's been talking about unorthodox. Heard that's great. Might do that. Might do that next. Yeah, I'll start that tomorrow, I think. Alright. Strangest hobby I started. I don't know. I mean, unless it's something decent, it's not really I just ordered a ukulele. I'm gonna learn how to play that. It's just not strange, I guess. Started playing more board games than usual. Would never play board games. Cleaning a lot. That's nuts. I swear to God, the house has never been cleaner. By the way, what day is it today? Where's the 15th? I would have been in Nashville today. Fuck this. I would have started rehearsal today or yesterday in Nashville, which is really annoying. You're crazy. Seen someone saying, I was going to your New Jersey show. I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm more sad than you because I was going to all of the shows. Weirdly enough. Someone said, what? Will the tour happen eventually? Yeah. I definitely want a tour next year. Don't know yet. I tell you what, it's going to be nuts because you've got all the sports starting back up again. You've got the tours that were already booked for January, February, March, whatever it is, and all next year. Then you've got all of us that are trying to replace our shows and like move them to there. It is going to be madness. It's going to be crazy. I don't know how they're going to do it, but it'll be an interesting watch. So in the meantime, I'm just going to keep writing. I mean, I don't do anything else. I write. I do photo shoots. I write, I record, I do photo shoots. I go on television. I go on stage for basically 7 or 8 months of the year. So I can't do photo shoots. I can't go on television. I can't tour. But I can write and record. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write, record, play golf, chill, learn something cool about myself. And then I don't know. It's as we keep saying, these are strange times, but completely out of our control, and no one's fault. That's the craziest thing about it. If I knew I could do something about it, and we looked into every single option to make the tour still happen, it's just not possible. So yeah, I mean, I'm absolutely disgusted about it, but I'd feel a billion times worse if I could control it, and when it was my decision, or someone else's that works with me decision. But when it's this far out of our hands, I mean, there's a phrase that comes to mind that I can't really say out here. Very Irish phrase. So I'll just go studio. I mean, I'll probably go back to LA when the travel ban's lifted. We'll have to go to Ireland first. See the fam. And this is all over. Because I haven't been back in a couple of months. So I'll go there first and then over to back to LA or whoever wants me. And then yeah, all the plans we had for the summer not happening, so yeah, I don't know, but am I wearing a watch? Yes, I'm wearing this. It's called a Whoop. This is not an ad. I'm not an influencer, or maybe I am. Whoop, yeah, does your sleep and heart rate variability and all your workout stuff, and it tells you how recovered you are and how much strain you should put on your body in a day out of a scale of everything's out of a scale of 21. So you always have to be recovered before you can put hard strain on yourself. Today I was like 75% recovered, and I was like had a 13 or 14 strain because I did a run and a bit of a workout. It's like a better version of Fitbit. It's insane how correct it is. Unbelievable. Like, I could work out, like literally how I feel is what it says on the app. It's insane how it knows everything. It's all based on your heart rate and how much strain you put in your body, as I said. And then, like, just say Friday, I work out. I'm on 98% recovered. I've had a 13, 14 strain. And it's got like a little circle thing. And it shows you like a little graph. A little chart, I should say. And then I'll have like 4 or 5 drinks on Friday night. I'll look the next morning, it'll say that I'm 22% recovered. How does it know that I've drank? It's fucked. It's called a Whoop. 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 Yes, I did mean 45. Yeah, whoop. Whoop, whoop. I mean, I know why it does it, but it's crazy that this little band can tell, because of, obviously it's because of certain things like heart rate and stuff like this. Heart rate variability, but it's still nuts that you just wear a band on your wrist and it can tell you that you've had about 8 gin and tonics. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you crazy child. Or juvenile. Questions. What time do you usually go to sleep and wake up? Kind of weird. It's been weird. The first kind of 10 days of quarantine, I was like going to sleep at like 3 a.m. and then waking up at like 2 in the afternoon and just terrible sleeping pattern. So I've tried to get myself out of it. Now I'm probably going to bed at like midnight, waking up at 8, 9. But yeah, that's not good. You can't treat it like that. You can't treat it like a slumber. Do I like The Weeknd's new album? Yes. I do wish it had came out about 2 weeks after mine. I would have loved another week at number 1. But yeah, it's cracking. I mean, Blinding Lights is just a banger, isn't it? And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the light. No, I can see it. What strings do I use in my acoustic guitar? I use 12s. I play with 12s. Favorite song off the new Five Sauce album? What's that one again? Oh god, best years, or best years, I think it's called. You guys will tell me if I'm right or wrong. The hardest part about playing golf, consistency, keeping it consistent. You might hit, I'm a decent golfer, and you hit some good shots, and then the bad ones are just like, oh fucking hell, where are the good ones again? The thing I hate most about quarantine, not being able to see anyone. Going to the pub, golf, going on tour. I would have liked that. First place I'll go to eat. I'm not saying that because everyone will turn up. Do I remember the Flickr World Tour Homedale, New Jersey concert? I do, indeed. If there's anything good coming out of this time, what is it? I mean, I think, personally, I hope some good songs. That would be good. And that I'd learn stuff about myself, get better at things. I think generally we'll be less selfish. You can see how if we're told that we must stay in to save lives, people are staying in. So that means it's a very selfless thing to do, and it's the least selfish humans are being and have been that we'll ever see. So hopefully we hold on to that selflessness afterwards, and we're all nicer to each other, and we look after the planet a bit better. And just all the things we're doing now, if we could carry on, would be great. And also, how can I get rock hard abs like you? Yeah, good one. Please. When will I restock the signed CDs? I just sent a box away yesterday, so there's another box for you. Next holiday destination, not telling you. Do I know what songs I'm playing for Together at Home? I do. How many songs have I written in quarantine? I haven't really written full songs yet. I've kind of written verse and chorus, or just the chorus. I've kind of done little bits and pieces, stuff that I'll get back to. Some of it's shit. I mean, horrendous. I'm in a rut at the moment, but if I sit down at the right time, it'll come. I'm not worried about it. Favourite Bruce song? I mean, I've got loads. I love Thunder Road. What do I like most about my job? All of it. Who's my quarantine buddy? A couple of my mates. How do I get into a creative mood? I don't know. It's has to happen. Like, obviously we've got some sort of a schedule going now. Working with the boys, the TMS guys, and Plested and Lewis, and that's kind of our little Lewis will do a day with. TMS is made up of 3 guys: Fro, Ben, and Murph. And then there's Plested and Lewis and I, so 6 of us going around. And then today, Plested and Lewis wrote together with Murph, and then yesterday I wrote with Plested and Murph and Ben. There was 4 of us doing it, and then on Friday I think we kind of, I don't know what it is, but there's a little rotation going on, and kind of split it up. And there ain't some good riffs though. There's some nice little bits and pieces coming out of it, but you just can't Yeah. Also, we're still trying to figure out the software thing. What country left me speechless? That is a fucking great question. I mean, I'm not even joking. Ireland honestly makes me speechless when I think about it. I couldn't wait to get out of the place when I was 15, 16. Because that's what it is. It's just like, you don't appreciate somewhere like that until you don't have it anymore. Ireland's beautiful. If you ever get a chance, go and see Ireland. What else? Vietnam. Vietnam was gorgeous. Great. The cities, and when we went out to the sea stacks and stuff, like a few hours outside of Hanoi, it was pretty sweet. Halong Bay. Bye. The screen door slams, buried right away. Like a vicious dances across the porch. Go on then. I've got 1 minute 49 seconds, and then I is going to bed. And we'll either do a live one of the days, or I'll see you on Saturday for thingy for Global Citizen. We'll leave it there. Thanks very much, everyone. Always good chatting. I think we solved all the world's problems there in the last few minutes. No, we didn't. Well, we'll give it a go. Anyway, I'll see you. Good night. Lots of love. Be safe. Wash your hands. Stay away from people.